All right, let's get into these bad boys. Yes, sir! And welcome to another edition of the Halftime Report with Pudge. Go on, Pudge. 1 minute past the big hour, 6 o'clock, 6:01 on the big clock on the wall, locked and loaded to the blowtorch of all that is sport, elos, rock and roll, baby. KSIX Corpus Christi, 12:30 a.m., 95.1 FM, kinda. Let's see here. What did I say here? KSI, 95. Okay. Streaming live on the internet. Lost Tractor. It's only, Wednesday, right? Yeah. All right. Streaming live on the internet. I'm trying. Let's see here. Streaming live on the internet for you at pudgenation.com. Everybody's new sensation across the nation. Their favorite new website. Go check it out. Know it, learn it, live it. And you're listening to America's only rock and roll sports talk show. Also happens to be the only talk show in America that when it's all said and done, talk show host, right side of history. Don't believe me? Ask our STL. Call the show at 884-1230, 884-1230. Text the show at 361-884-1230. That's 361-884-1230. Man, I'm all discombobulated this morning. My little daughter is sick, so it's got me worried. It's kind of worried it's pneumonia. So I'm just like, man. When do you stop getting to be a parent?
Oh, never is.
I'd like to know who these parents are. I tell you, I can't wait till they're 18, man. They get out the door, kick them out, and they're on their own. And I'm like, how do you do that? No, I'm serious. Who are these people that are just able to just, boop? It's like, I made something out of nothing. I was bored one Friday night. 3 minutes later, hey, you were created. And then all of a sudden, I was like, well, I guess you're kind of here like the house cat and the house plant, so I'll keep an eye on you for the next year. But I tell you what, the minute you turn 18, you're out of here. And then sure enough, man. And I was always fascinated.
So is that what happened to you?
No, I'm the exact opposite. And I don't know if it's a culture thing or just Alfred was a sick puppy. If it was up to Alfred, I never would have left the house, man. The day that I moved out, Alfred freaked. He lost his mind. And then when his little Elaine moved out, oh my goodness. That man was just a mess, right? And I'm just like, okay, you do know that eventually we leave, right? And it was the opposite. It was the exact opposite of these houses where they're going, man, I can't wait till they're 18. In fact, you know what? If you want to blaze at the age of 17, you're more than welcome to, And I'm like, really? And that's the thing, Hey, I hear your child's struggling. Who? Your former resident that you had for 18 years. I hear he's homeless and he hasn't eaten in 3 days. Well, he's learning how to be an adult. He's got to learn the hard way. You can't coddle them. You can't just go and make them soft. They got to learn the hard way. This one, he brags about, my father, he gave me my grandfather's pickup truck, and it's like, oh, so your dad helped you out. Well, no, he didn't. I had to put the whole thing in. It didn't run when I got it, but you had a truck, huh? Yeah. But you know what? I worked. I earned my own keep. Oh, really? How much did you make in an hour? Well, back then, minimum wage was $3.35, and I made it work. Oh, really? Well, how much was gasoline back then? Well, gas was, I remember it was like 65 cents a gallon. Oh, really? Really? 65 cents a gallon, and you're making $3.35. Now these people are making $7.50, and gas is $4. No, you don't. No, really? Okay. Now people that are working in fast food restaurants, they have to work an hour, maybe like an hour and a half to be able to afford a menu item on the fast food restaurant menu board that they work at. But you know what? Nobody helped you, dude. All I know is he turned 18. Get that son of a bitch out of here. You're nothing but love. And then you wonder why you get ties for Christmas. I don't even wear ties. Yeah, we want you to hang yourself with that tie, Dad. You know, it's one of those deals, you know. Oh, it's tough love, you know. He knows I love him. I'll never tell him. That's weakness. Wow, thanks a lot, Santini. You know, it's one of those. Who are these parents, man? I wish I could just cut my kid loose and not give two flips, you know. But yeah, she's sick as a dog. You know.
Blazing at 17?
Blazing? Hell, they're blazing at 14, man. I had to buy my own weed, you know. No, but I hear there's helicopters flying over it all the time, peering out the window going, I know there's some weed out there somewhere. Oh, my goodness. I think I saw a headline last night where a dog sniffed out $4 million of meth hidden in a gas tank. You know, I don't
Don't forget, it starts Saturday.
What starts Saturday? Oh, that's right. You're all excited. I finally saw the commercial there on True TV where I don't know who it. Yeah, I don't know who it is, what channel it is, but they're going to do.
AMC?
It's AMC.
AMC production.
And they're going to do 5 Saturdays of nonstop binging Breaking Bad from beginning to end. You know, I'm just like, I don't know if I need that much meth in my life, you know, much less Albuquerque. I'll feel like I live back in Albuquerque all of a sudden. Yeah, because they filmed the Breaking Bad in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And they'll be happy to tell you, too. Every time I go to Albuquerque, man, you'll see, you go to a restaurant and there's a picture, you know. Oh, yeah, you know, the Key Grip ate breakfast here one day, and there's a picture, you know, from Breaking Bad. Yeah, so, anyway. Oh, this just in. Hang on a second. Be sure to hydrate, kids. Yeah, if you're tuning in, I don't even know how to say this because the fact that what I'm about to tell you means that you didn't hear what I just said. And that is that our FM signal is down for repairs right now.
Yeah, we're playing it heard.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the AM side can be heard, right? If you listen to us on 12:30 AM, you can hear us. And the FM side is going to be fixed, allegedly, later on this afternoon. Everything will be back to normal. Man, it's just like everything's all discombobulated and out of consortium over here. It's just, is that a word? I don't know. Anyway, just work with me here. Everything's just weird, you know? What the hell?
Well, you don't think it was for what happened this weekend, Pudge?
What, from the fire?
Yeah, for around Saturday noon.
Yeah.
It was like I thought it was a fog at first.
No. That was smoke on the fields is what that was. In fact, I think that's what got Maddie sick was the burn.
They called it a controlled burn.
Yeah, good for them.
From Refugio, Coronado Bay.
Well, yeah. Well, right now there's 2 fires burning in Alice and San Diego, and so they're keeping an eye on those. And those are not controlled burns. Those are like, all right, who the hell put their Pall Mall out right here on a cactus? What's wrong with you? You know, so.
You could see it on satellite. The one on Saturday.
On Saturday, that's nice.
Big puff of clouds came over the work.
And what does this have to do that we're not on the FM?
I don't know.
I remember I was I know.
Kind of connection between the two.
No, there's none. There's,
Absolutely no connection.
no, it has nothing to do. One doesn't have anything to do with the when.
This is just an excuse to play Deep Purple.
What, yeah. Where did you get the idea that smoke has anything to do with an STL going out? I don't know. Yeah.
And STL, isn't that the first team the Astros are going to play this spring break?
No, that's usually it's a STD. You know, you get an ointment for it, and the STL goes away.
St. Louis Cardinals.
It goes away ASAP. You know, so TFN, TBA, yeah, ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, Scuba, NORAD, FBI, CIA. There you go, CYA. I could go on forever, man, with acronyms, you know. Why does the military refuse? Military and the educational system, all they do are acronyms. What the hell is wrong with you people? Just say the words. I don't get it. Everything's try talking to Terry, you know, he's retired captain, you know, from the Navy, right? And talking to him, you know, once again, well, you know, we're going to get to that commercial ASAP. You know, I'm like,
It's the same on the mimeograph.
Yeah.
You know, they used to use the mimeograph.
yeah, well, I'm over here going, hold it. You want to slow down? Was that a P or a B? What did you just call me? You know, yeah. So anyway, what else did I have here going on? Oh yeah, so the FM is out right now. Once again, another reason why you should be listening to this show on PudgeNation.com. If you're listening on PudgeNation.com, you don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. You're like, man, I didn't miss a beat. You know? You get,
Smoke doesn't affect that.
no, just get on your cell phone, get on your tablet, whatever, your computer. You go to Pudge Nation, you type or rather you click on the live button, and booyah, there we are. We're transmitting on that, right, over here on the computer? Right? We're good? We're golden? All right. But for those that listen to us on 95.1 FM, well, you're not hearing a single word that I'm saying right now. So they didn't even hear that, you know. So no, okay. Now, as you were alluding to a second ago, the STLs of the world, otherwise known as the St. Louis Cardinals. Once again, why pay attention to details? I mean, all it is just the difference between success and failure. I noticed they gave us a schedule here, the upcoming spring training schedule for your Houston Astros. And they put all the times in Eastern time.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, okay, you realize we don't live in the East Coast, right? We're Central over here. You know, so I went ahead and made a notation, Central time. That way, as a broadcaster, I don't screw up and go, hey, be sure to listen to the game at 3 o'clock. You know, and it's at 10 in the morning, you know. Okay, so it's getting real. Man, it's real hard for me not to drop an F-bomb right now. It really is. I feel an F-bomb. It's brewing right here. It's right about my clavicle right here. There's an F-bomb just simmering right there. I'm just ready to go, you know, just throw one out there just because I can. Okay, spring training begins for the Houston Astros Friday. This Friday, the 18th. Okay, and yes, it's real, kids. Baseball is back. You know, isn't it funny? Baseball is one of those where the build up, you know, and you're ramping up, and you're like, oh man, I can't believe it. We're so close to baseball. I can't get near baseball. I got my baseball glove. I got my baseball bat. You know, and all of a sudden it's like, all right, already, calm down. And then finally you go, first pitch, first pitch, first pitch, and that's a strike. All right, okay. All of a sudden, man, you're stretching by about the second out of the first inning, going, well, you got any stories to tell there, Harold? You know, it's like, no, Ralph, I'm good. You know, it's like a whole bunch of buildup, and then after, all right, well, it's a full count. That's 3 balls, 2 strikes, no men on base. It's oh, look at that, it's 1:15. You know, we've been playing for 10 minutes, and this game's gonna go for a while, isn't it? Yeah. They've been using that pitch clock for a couple of years to speed up the game. And I don't care how much you speed up a game. How pumped can you get about, okay, well, that's a foul ball. Hopefully it didn't hit a windshield in the parking lot out there. But once again, it's a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes for those that don't know what a full count is. So anyways, I was telling you earlier, I was 5 years old. And, well, my dad told me he hated me and couldn't wait till I turned 18. Yeah. We're still in the top half of the first inning of the first game, you know. You know, this is going to go all the way till October? Yeah. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It's after an assist. Okay.
If they want to speed up the game, should they not consider foul balls?
Mike, here's my question, Mike. Were you dropped on your head as a child? Is that what happened?
I'm just trying to speed up baseball.
Why?
Foul balls are strikes.
You know how you speed up baseball? 1 pitch, 1 inning, game over. There. That speeds up the game. There it is. Whack! There you go. You struck out. All right, next guy. Here's the pitch. Whack! Nothing. All right. Final score is 0-0. It's a tie. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. That's how you speed up baseball. Otherwise, I mean, look. How in the world? You ever notice that every sport where the grown-ass man wears knickers, that game sucks? I mean, look about it. Golf. You know, those guys are, what part of that is speed? Unless you're George Bush, apparently. Even then, right? Even then, how fast is that? I mean, all you're doing, he played 18 holes in an hour. Yeah, we still watched him walk for an hour. I mean, have you ever watched a person walk for an hour? How pumped and excited it's like going to a Jethro Tull concert. How pumped can you get about a guy playing a flute on one leg? You know, it's just, Oh no, man, it was Jethro Tull. They played Aqualung 5 times, man. It's like, okay, the guy was wearing a medieval outfit, like straight out of Renaissance fair. He's standing on one leg and he's playing a flute. Why? And I'm supposed to be, dude, right, man. Oh, once again, an F-bomb was right there. It's on the back of my teeth, Mike, on the back of the teeth. So, Friday, let's get pumped. We've got 3 days to get all pumped and excited about this. Woo! Baseball is back. Did that help? Yeah, okay. Maybe it's the delivery, the energy behind it. First pitch, 12:05. Really, already? 12? Why? Why not noon? Just 12. Just throw the ball at 12. Why? Hang on. We're ready. How many warm-up pitches do I need to take? Well, you're not throwing your first pitch till 12:05. Here, stare at the bunting. What, the batter? No, the stuff I'm hanging from the rafters there. That's called what? Bunting. Just look at it. Okay, I'm confused. Bunt cake? No, bunting. The little half circle thing, right? Okay, wait. Is that guy going to bunt? Okay, you know what? How about we do the first pitch at 12:03? I don't want to talk to this kid anymore. Oh, really? Well, that's riveting, Mike. You have me at the edge of my seat. You want to make baseball exciting? Every once in a while, randomly, have a fan run on a field and tackle the pitcher in mid-stride. He doesn't know it's coming. It's coming from, behind him in center field.
Or have Sean Claude Van Damme be the universal DH.
Okay. Or, you know what? You get an extra point if the fan catches the ball with the cup of his beer. Okay. Oh, no. All right, here we go. There's an exciting thing. All right, which one's he going to drop, the ball or the baby? Go. Okay. Not anymore. I caught a ball, honey. It says Major League Baseball on it. Yeah. Anyway, Friday, 12:05. Be there. 1 ballpark, 3 bases, 1 mound. Unlimited amount of balls, however. How many balls do you need at a baseball game? Show me a baseball game where they actually run out of balls. I'd love to see that. Okay. Carlos Correa, the free agent that is nowhere, right? I mean, he's with no team right now, right? Because his contract is up with the Astros, and he hasn't signed with the Astros, right? No, you can't default. You don't have a contract. You can pretend like, hey, I'm here to play, coach. Play what? You don't have. Where did you get the uniform? Why are you wearing knickers? And by the way, be careful when you say knickers. All right, make sure you emphasis on the K. I find it rather ironic that if you screw up that word, well, you'll offend an entire race. But if you say it right, it's a K, as in 3 Ks. Say it like that. Knickers. There you go. I'm confused. The Knickerbockers. Okay. St. Louis Cardinals, that's who we're playing at 12:05 is what I'm trying to tell you. And spring training is alive and well. Whee! Well, let's see here. We're playing Friday, the Cardinals. Saturday, we play the Marlins. And then Sunday, we play the Nationals. And then Tuesday, it's the Mets. Okay, I've called 4 games. I've yet to hear the same team. Okay. Okay. Then the next day, on Wednesday, next Wednesday, we play the Cardinals. Oh, and then the Nationals, and then the Mets, and then the Marlins, and then the Cardinals, and then the Nationals, and then the Mets, and then the Marlins, and then the Cardinals, and then the Nationals, and then the Mets. Son of a, yeah. Once again, we're wondering why baseball is, behind the times. It's like, you want to broaden your horizons and play a team from I don't know, Poughkeepsie? Something. Play a beer league team. Give them a chance. Give them a shot. Make a Disney movie out of it. Oh, my God. You know what happened last night? Oh, my God. Okay. So I watch the Islanders. Okay. They're on True TV, right? Watch the game. My phone was blowing up. Hey, man, you going to come out to our watch party? No. Oh, God, you don't have to be just so blunt about it. Well, no, man, I'm right here. I am at a watch party. It's called my living room. I got a 70-inch screen TV. Nobody to bother me. All the beer is mine. All the chips are mine. Everything's mine. I got the best seat in the house. I don't have anybody walking in front of me. I don't have anybody behind me. I don't have any chingazos breaking out. This is a watch party. Party of one. Thank you. Okay. So I watched the game. Game's over. Bam, bam. And now I'm hungry. It's like 8 o'clock, right? And so some of my friends were over at Snoopy's. Okay? Yeah. And so they're over there just downing some really bad fried seafood, you know? So, oh, it's great. It's just, it's not, my heart would beg to differ. Yeah. And don't tell my doctor either, because he will have a field day on me, you know? But, you know, hey, it's spring break 2022. I know, right? And so anyway, so I drive out to Snoopy's, and they held back on the intel, and I know that they didn't tell me, because had they told me, I would have said no. But yeah, it was karaoke night at Snoopy's. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I know it's a lot of fun. I mean, Jammer, find a karaoke bar, and you will find Jammer just belting out the Counting Crows. You know, he's all about, you know, all the karaoke all the time. Yeah, and so there we are, and I'm like, are you guys kidding? Of course the guys are like, you know. I'm like, oh, okay. So I get in line, and of course it's spring break 22, and there's a whole bunch of college kids that are in love for one night, you know, they're all over each other, you know. And, all right, good for you. There was this one guy standing in front of me. I don't even know if he was old enough to drink. He had the ass of a 10-year-old boy. It was amazing. He could bounce a quarter off of it, you know. I was like, you know what? That's ridiculous. This guy was wearing shorts that didn't fit, you know, somebody with anorexia. You know, I was like, are those shorts inside out? What the hell's wrong with you, you know? That's how tight these shorts were. I think he was Jewish. Anyway, he's standing. I couldn't help it, man. His ass was so high and tight, he made Phil Jackson look weak, you know? It was like, oh, boom, hit me right in the chin. It was that high up in the air. I swear to God, I threw a quarter at it. It flew out of the room, you know? I was like, all right, get back to me in 20 years. Let's see where that, you know, that ass is in 20 years, Holmes, you know? Good for you. Yeah, I know. And of course, you know, I mean, it's pretty sad when you got a better ass than your girl, you know? You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I compared. I had time. It was a line. It was a line waiting to order fried food. And so I'm there, and I've got these 2 spring breakers in front of me. So I'm comparing asses. I'm looking, I'm going, okay, well, there's hers, you know. But, man, he's got a better ass than shit. You know, can you guys switch? You know, one of these deals, you know. No. I don't know. Batman, yeah. Anyway. So finally it was my turn. And the little girl behind the counter, can we have a name? I don't know, can you? You know. Yeah, I was like, excuse me, how much do I get for this? Well, I'll give you a clam for that, you know. So anyway, so I'm there going, so, you know, so she wants my name. So I said, okay, you know, Alfredo Miguel Cervantes Sanchez out of the Trinity IV. And she no, she actually, there for a minute, she started to write the A in Alfred in it. And she stopped, and all she did is she just looked up at me. She didn't even move she just looked up at me like, you're an ass, you know. I'm like, speaking of ass, did you see that guy's ass? You know? So anyway, so she says, how about I just write Alfred S? I was like, you know what, Alfred S is awesome. You know, so we're gonna use. No, yeah, I know, right? No, S, the letter S as in Sanchez, you know. So I was like, wow, we're gonna use my dad's name and my mother's maiden name. This is badass, you know. So, all right, so now, I go outside because we got a table outside. And, you know, the water's there, and people are there like, oh, my God. You know, the people from, like, Kentucky were there, you know, 'cause spring break, you know. People escape places like Kentucky and come down here going, oh, my God, look at the water. Isn't that wonderful? And what's that smell? Oh, that's the Oso, ma'am. Yeah, okay. So anyway, all of a sudden, you know, and the karaoke, don't get me wrong. I mean, hey, I'll stand by it. I love me some country music. You know, just like anybody else does, but son of a, every single song. It was almost like, well, we're in Texas, and we got a whole bunch of visitors. Hooty-hoo! Let's go ahead and let's do a whole bunch of country music and karaoke. Well, like, you don't have a single pop song anywhere? It's all kind. They were. I got a red Solo cup, and I'm in the back of my pickup, and her daddy's chasing me with his shotgun. But what was I thinking? Because I'm the designated drinker, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Well, I shouldn't have complained, because unbeknownst to me, and I should have known, because my right leg started trembling. And it was before anything happened. I was like, why is my right leg trembling, Was
that before any fried food?
Yeah, it hadn't even called my name yet. And all of a sudden, my right leg knew before the rest of my body did. It just had that moment. This shrill of a sound, a cacophony of, what the hell is that? Fish started sticking their head out of the water going, yo, we can hear you all the way down here at the bottom over here, You know how we came up with, as Americans, we love to come up with categories of different people, like Generation X, millennials, things like that, right? Okay, and soccer moms. All right, well, we got a new one. Mike, we got a new one. You ready for this new category? And as soon as I say this category, you will know exactly who those people are. You ready? All right, here we go. All of a sudden, these 3 Disney moms are up on the stage. By the fact that I'm calling them Disney moms, you know exactly who it is I'm referring to, right? Well, they were up there with the little Rugrats. These children there was like about 8 of them. They ranged in the age between like 4 and 5 years old. And somebody gave them a microphone.
So actual children, not the cartoon characters?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my. So I never wished so hard for my arteries to just suddenly cramp up and choke me out of a life, Please do that. Well, mid-bite of a fried oyster. This little group of the Partridge Family, 3 Disney moms, and like I said, it was, I guess, about 8 children between the ages of 4 and 5. They had 3 microphones, and they're belting out the what's the song from Frozen? Let It Go? Yeah. Oh, Michael, I have never say never. No, never. I have never begged so hard for somebody to shove about a 6-inch flathead screwdriver straight into my ear. Just straight into the ear. Let's see if we can have the other end of the screwdriver poke out of my other ear and then turn clockwise. Oh my God, these children would not. And then the moms thought they were still in their minivan.
Hi, I'm Ariel, and this is Jasmine, and that's Anna.
Oh my God, you were there. Yes. Oh man. These ladies, hey, girls, look, I know you sound badass in the minivan, but once you get out of that minivan and somebody puts a microphone in your mouth, don't do that. Don't do that. No, just stop. Just stop. Please stop. Oh my God! All of a sudden, this family troupe decided the Van Winkles were there. Anyway, all of a sudden, them too. And they, can we do the Disney greatest hits of the past 15 years, please? We're gonna do Beauty and the Beast here any minute now. And it's like, oh, please stop! Call my. Where's Alfred? Alfred S. Please. I never wanted to hear a Red Dirt Country song so badly. Like, can we bring the guy back from the Applebee's? Right? Oh my God. Just because you have a karaoke business doesn't mean you have to play the songs that these people want to sing. Not only that, but you can't look at it. It's like, okay, can you give me a test run on what you sound like? Because you might scare people, I'm telling you, I saw fish on land carrying suitcases with a hat, just like, we're out of here. We're going to go, we're headed to the Gulf. We thought it'd be nice and cool over here in this little Bay Area, but no, we got to hear that singing. We're out of here. Where's a baseball? I'd rather sit in a baseball game. Oh, yeah, Don Knotts. So that happened. And somehow the food went down. I was able to keep it down, too, because that singing was just horrific. I don't know who told those people. Who goes to okay, I get it. The mom's got it, bad moms. Okay, hey, wouldn't it be great? I know we're moms now and we're like in our early 30s. Let's relive our youth. Let's go to spring break. Yeah, let's go teach your daughters how to be hoochie mamas and get them a karaoke microphone while they're 5 years old. That way, spring training, spring break, 35. That's true. I'm watching these kids on the stage. I'm going, you realize in 15 years, these kids are going to be at spring break. And some guy's going to be looking at it going, I could bounce a quarter off that ass right there. Unbelievable. Who takes their toddlers to spring break? Who does that?
Well, the time was to take your kids to work.
Your kids to spring break. I know. These are the same people that, hey, I've got an 18-month-old. Let's go to Vegas. Son of a... but yet...
That's a sequel to, what's the biggest movie? I always forget.
Oh, Hangover?
Hangover,
Yeah. The boys are there with their kids? No, they lose one of their kids. I'll tell you, nothing like having a stroller with an 18-month-old when some guy from Texas, oh, shoot, I crap, right there at the crap table.
Literally.
I know, meanwhile, the 18, you're just like, okay, I came here to get away from this stuff. But so these Disney moms decided to bring their toddlers to...
What's that biggest hotel that caters to the family and kids?
You're going to have to narrow that down. I don't know. Well, you got... Oh, yeah, well, Circus. It's on the other end of the strip, away from all the adults, I've been to Circus. And you're right. You go there and, hey, it's a circus. How about that, And you see the parents are going, all right, I'll be back in an hour. There, and they drop the kids off at the circus. There you go. Whatever could go wrong, leaving your child alone at a casino so you can go gamble. Parent of the year, right?
Well, I didn't take my child to Vegas. Instead, I came to Corpus for Spring Break 22. And we had so much fun. Here, film this, Gladys. What's wrong with that guy? Why is that a screwdriver sticking out of his ear? And where did he get the roll of quarters?
It's like, yeah, unbelievable. And you see, I was doing so well. I was home, minding my own business, party of one. Did I have anybody singing karaoke in my living room? Hell no. Spring training starts Friday, 12:05, first pitch. Astros Cardinals. We'll be broadcasting that game, by the way, as we broadcast all the Houston Astro games. Spring training, regular season, postseason. Man, we've been doing this for like almost 60 years now. Back when the Astros were the Colt 45s. Okay? So, we come by this honest. What, Colt 45? Gentlemen, up on center stage, Luger. There you go. Let's do gun night. How about that, Tonight at Cheetahs. Or would that be Bottoms Up? Tonight at Bottoms Up. It's our tribute to weaponry. Up on center stage, gentlemen, AR-15. With Banana Mag on satellite stage, on stage number 2. Hey, thank you. Wait, what's his name again? Banana Mag. Okay. It's good.
La 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 la.
All right. La la. Thank you. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we've got lots to cover. We'll talk about the Islanders. NFL season starts today. Season for 2022. The actual NFL season begins today. So we're going to see a lot of movement happen today. A lot of movement happened yesterday. And believe me, some of those were definitely a movement. And so we'll talk about that. And NBA action gets back in full swing as far as Texas teams are concerned. Houston, San Antonio, and Dallas will be playing tonight, so we'll talk about that. Got lots going on. It's the Halftime Report with Pudge. Back after this. All right. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Let's see here. We have Irma, Noe, and Brandon. And everybody else that's joined in this morning. Thank you so much for doing so. Greatly appreciated. Have yourself a mighty fine, groovy day. Talk to you later. Peace.